Hello everybody, I hope everybody's doing well, keeping safe, keeping healthy, keeping busy. Alright, today's video I'm going to demonstrate how to make a general ballet bun, a bun that you would do for a concert or for exam situations. When you are doing a bun for class, you don't need to put gel in or as much gel in. You don't want to put gel in every single time. But for a concert or for an examination, you want to look as neat as possible and you don't want the hairs to fall out at all. Now, different teachers prefer different styles. I myself prefer a side path. So this is my left going to my right. Other teachers might prefer little braids going up or little twists or little clips of some sort. It just depends on the teacher's preference. But like I said, today I'm just doing a general ballet bun. Now the reason why we wear dance buns or ballet buns to class and to exams is so that it doesn't distract the dancer while they are busy. So if your hair is falling in your face, you've got a fringe or whatever, it is really distracting. You can't dance, keep on doing this or peeking underneath your fringe. Also, if you're doing turns and the hair whips in your eyes, that can hurt. And also, you don't want to detract from the beautiful lines of the movement that you are making. Now, generally, you don't want the ballet bun too low or too high, unless the choreographer or the dance teacher is needing that for some choreographic purpose. But generally, the bun should be in the middle. So not too low, not too high, in the middle of the head. Now, I've got some products here that you would need. I've seen some people come to class or to a concert with a bun with no clips in it. And that is very risky. You're going to do a turn or a floor roll or whatever, and there your bun falls out and your hair falls over the place on stage. So you need hair clips, lots of it. So this is a hairpin. You can also get it half the size. It depends on how big your bun is going to be. So you also get pins half the size. Then you need hair grips. So this we are all quite familiar with, I'm sure. Hair grips. Then you will need a hair net, which is very fine hair net. So it's looking like this. And that you need in the same shade of your hair. So if you've got light hair, then obviously a little bit more blonde. If you've got dark or black hair, then you go for that color. I've got brown. Comes in this kind of packet. I've also seen this kind of packet yellow, so I think it just depends on the brand. Then you need a gel. Now this is La Prepas. This is used throughout the dance community. Every dancer should know about La Prepas. I've been using this since I started dance when I was very little. It is the best hair gel for dance. And also it's non-damaging. I also find that when I wear it and then I wash it out, my hair feels actually so much nicer. So it's non-damaging, it stands here for all hair types, non-greasy, non-flaky, brushes out easily, clean, crisp fragrance, touchable hair, natural sheen, #1 gel recommended by dancers. So this is fantastic. And then you also need a hairspray for those little fine hairs that just tend to get out of the way. I've got here Perfect Touch Ultra Hold Hairspray, but a hairspray of some sort. Now the first thing you'd want to do is create that path, so just a little bit of a there, and then you would need to put your hair as neatly as possible in a ponytail. Ta-da! Okay, so make sure that the ponytail is nice and tight. Make sure all the hair is down without the lumps and the bumps. If possible, I am usually quite fussy with that. So what I do is I put on the gel and then I take out my hair again and do it in a ponytail again, because you just need to get out all the lumps that you possibly can. Not too high, the ponytail, not too low in the neck either. Got the side path, brushing this way around. Great. So now you've got your La Prepas. Let's open that. We put a generous amount in the palm of our hand and we spread it over our hair and some on the ponytail as well. I feel that's quite nice. There. These little flyaways on the side. Be very generous with the lip wrapper, so we're going to put even more on a bit later. Definitely underneath the ponytail. The flyaway hair likes to hide there and pop out. So got it nicely. Making sure everything is streamlined. Okay, so this is where I say I am usually quite fussy with this kind of thing. I pull my hair out again and I use my brush to do it all over again. Alright, so there I've got the gel in. I've untied it, I've done it up again. When you're using a hairband, also try and use a hairband that is close to the shade of your hair color, because you don't, if it does stick out a little bit, you don't want it to clash with your costume or stand out in any way. So yeah, I've got it. I'm going to put just a little bit more lip wrappers on, because the more the better, especially in a concert or exam situation. Go. We just spread it all over the head again, especially at the bottom, at the sides, those spots where it likes to fly out. Yeah, going that way, going this way, over the ponytail, the bottom here. Great. So I used just a normal brush to do that, but now I want to get it neat. I wanted to get it as neat as possible. So I've got a very fine tooth comb here, and I'm just going to brush over any bumps that there might be all the way towards the elastic band. And I like the fine tooth comb. It really makes it very, very neat. Be brushing over. Go, oh, a bit of a knot there. Towards the ponytail, yeah. Getting the fine tooth comb, yeah. And the ears. And again, especially at the bottom of the ponytail, because that's where the hairs like to fly away. Alright, so I think that got enough gel in it. I think that there are no flyaways. It's smooth, it's bumpyless. No bumps, bumpyless. New word. Great, so now we are ready for the actual ballet bun part. Alright, so you want to make sure that the ponytail is nice and tight. Put it there. All the bumps that you have now brushed back should be quite close to the elastic band. If you want to flatten it out before we make the bun, you can take your bobby pin, your grip. Just put a grip here. Put a grip there to flatten out the bumps. So now you've got your ponytail. So you're going to very loosely twist it and start wrapping it around, putting your palm down there, because you don't want a bun that sticks out. You want it quite flat on your head, a flat bun, not a very protruding bun. So we have it there, we wrap it. If you've got a lot of hair, if you're going to have a very big bun, you can actually halfway start putting in a clip already, just to get a foundation or a base that's solid. We carry on wrapping, keeping it as flat as possible. Just get another clippy in there. Alright, so this is where you will be taking your hair net. And the hair net is what keeps all the flyaways of the bun together. And we wrap it around twice. Here we go. Try and flatten everything out. Flat, 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 flat. And then you just start putting your pins around the bun, making sure that everything is in place, everything is solid. The bigger the bun, the more the clips. Lots of clips. Again, you don't want a bun that sticks out too much. You want it as flat as possible on the head. Alright, I think that's enough clips. Great stuff. Make sure that the flyaways are away. Everything is there. The bun shouldn't be too much on this side or too much on that side. Again, it should be in the middle of the head. Alright, so you've got your side path, the hair's brushed over, your bun's not too much on this side, not too much on that side, it's as flat as it possibly can be. Now, again, because you can't have too much of a good gel, just a little bit more, just to make sure that everything is really, really in its place and that everything is nice and smooth and where it needs to be. Just put a little bit more on over the bun, underneath, fine tooth comb again, just making everything smooth, 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 smooth. At the bottom, over the bun, no flyaways over the bun. Alright, and so if you are having little flyaways here, I see, usually I do, but I see that I don't today. Everything is very well gelled back. But if you do, you can take your hairspray and you just... Oh, there we go. And yeah. All those places that you know is a problem. Okay, so there we go. Ballet bun. I feel like I'm going to a concert or an exam. I'm going to be taking part in something. And then just for prettiness, usually a teacher will have something in the hair for exams, a little ribbon, a little clip of some sort. Let's put it a bit closer to the front. Here we go. Isn't that cute? Let's put a little green one in as well. Oh, I feel like I am ready for a concert. Pretty, pretty. Hair in a ballet bun, not falling out, lots of clips, hair net. Great! So I hope you enjoyed that and that it was informative and that it helped. I really do feel like I am now dressed up and ready to put makeup on and go onto the stage. Have a great day further. Missing you lots. Hope to see all the dancers soon. Bye.